This conference will now be
Whoever has
recorded.
connected online, am I audible? Batch number 690. These are the key points to note, right? I will go to existing application and explain you the concept. Then we can go to our application. Okay. So every one of you, am I audible? Once again, someone please confirm the same.
Sir.
Yes, you are audible.
Audible, right? Okay. Thank you for confirmation. See, let's revise last class for first 2 to 3 minutes simply. Last class, you need to mainly focus on 2 points. One is property and the second one is section. Okay. So property is a role which we create under data model category. What is its purpose? Property holds a value at runtime. These are the 2 key points. Okay, example I told. Next, user interface. If you want to design user interface in Pega, you need to create a rule type called as section. You need to create a rule type called as section. In a section, we will be having a layout. In a layout, we'll have controls. So you create a section. By default, it will come up with one layout. Inside that layout, we will be adding what? Controls. We will be adding controls. You will add controls inside the layout. Okay. Controls are mapped to properties. Controls are mapped to properties. After we add a control, yesterday I have shown you, we will map those controls to properties. Why do you map property controls to properties? Any one of you tell me. Why should I map properties to a control? What is the reason? Online students, why should we map controls to properties?
To make
So
a rule
at runtime, yes, at runtime, when we enter a value into control, that should be given to one property in the business logic. So which property the value of control should be given to? For that reason, we need to map a control to property. Make sense? Clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear? Okay. So properties and section we will discuss today. Today, we are going to discuss about this concept, properties and section. See here, I will open some properties to show you. See here. Whenever you are creating any rule in Pega, you have something called as context, right? I explained yesterday. What are the 3 options available in context? Yeah, see, it is very simple. The point is that before you come down to the class, or once after your class is completed, you need to revise it. Okay. If you revise, then only you will be able to remember. Don't sit here dumb. Understand? When you are here, when I am asking a question about what is been completed already, you should respond. That is my expectation. If you are simply sitting as a dumb fellow, then that is not correct. Please try to go through the concepts that we are done in this session. Today's session is completed means you need to go through the theory document, class running notes, and theory document and interview questions documents. All these things you have to go through, and then only you come down tomorrow session. Okay. Whenever I ask a question, my expectation is you should respond. Okay. Whenever I am teaching, my expectation is you should listen and focus here. Clear? Make sense? Make sense? Online students, are you clear?
yes.
This is even applicable to all of you. You should respond on the chatting window. Better you respond on the chatting window. Revise every day and come to the class. Okay. Now the property, the context. In the context, yesterday I told you 3 options are available. One is application name. There are 2 applications shown, framework as well as implementation. You would be choosing what application you wanted to create inside. Any rule that you are creating, you just go and place that rule inside an application, inside a class. Second one is class. Third one is rule set. You are not sure about what is rule set, what is its purpose. Really, you don't know. But just like that, I have given you some idea. If you are creating a role in framework application, in implementation application, implementation work class, which rule set you will choose? Implementation application rule set. Implementation application rule set. That's what I have written yesterday. If you are creating a role in framework application, framework work class, which rule set you will choose? Framework application rule set. If you are creating a rule either in framework application or implementation application and a common organization is there, organization class, what is the rule set you will choose? Organization rule set. Organization rule set. Okay, clear everyone? Online students, are you clear? Okay, so that's the point, another point. Now I came to property. Property you can create under data model category. What is the category? Data model. Right click, create data. There are different navigations to do same. We will learn one by one. Data model category. Okay, now in the data model category, it is asking what is the label. So I'm going to give this is customer address. Simply, what is that? Customer address. Customer address is a property. I'm trying to create an implementation application, implementation work class. You don't bother about this. You'll be learning later. Okay, implementation work class and implementation application rule set. Create and open. Create and open. It is not yet been created. It is not yet been created. You are about to create. Once you click on save button, then it will be created. Now, when you create a property, property has a name. Property has an ID. Display name is there. ID is the actual name. ID is there. Okay. Next, what are the options here? I am not going to explain all the options. I'll explain you few which you need. Every property will have a data type. That is what property type. A property will have property type. Property has property type. Okay, what is property type then? Am I audible, online students?
Yes, sir.
Defines which type of value this property can hold. This property can hold. Defines which type of property it can hold. See, before you create any property, you should have a clear idea about what type of values it can hold. Type of value means string value, integer value, decimal value, like password kind of masking value, like that. Suppose you are being asked to create a property to collect the details, to collect the price, to hold the price value of a product. Price means, is it integer or decimal? It is decimal. It can be $15.10. Okay, like that. It is decimal you will choose. And if I am asking your age, what is your age? To hold the value of age, you have to create one property. So is it integer or decimal? It is integer. Okay. And first name you want to collect and hold. First name is string value or integer or decimal or date value. String value.
String.
I am asking your date of birth. Date of birth is string, date of birth is date, date of birth is integer, date of birth is decimal. Which one? Date value.
Date.
Like that. First option is property type. Whenever you get business requirements in real time, when you get a business requirement, there you will be given a table format. Suppose in a requirement they are asking you to create properties, they will give one table format. Name of the property, type of the property, local list values. You just need not do anything. Copy paste all the data. That's it. Okay. Now property type is going to talk about whether it can hold text property and date property, date time. Sometimes you may have to collect time also along with date. Suppose you have created one application. It's something like a horoscope application. You are going to collect the people date as well as birth time also. Okay. And decimal value, double value, integer, like this, different options are available. We will see that. Okay. Now This is about property type. I'm not going to tell you this, but this we will be learning later, and practically will be using it later, not now, because it is related to some other topic. Now here you go. Suppose I am choosing property type as text property, and here you see UI control. What is that? See, this property you are going to display in UI as text input or drop down or radio button. You can select it here. And local list of values. Suppose gender I have created. Gender will have, let's say, 2 radio buttons, male, female, male, female. 2 radio buttons have, each radio button has one label, no? Text value only. Gender, if I ask your gender, you say either male or female. Is the text value or integer or decimal, or what is the value? Text value is text shown. Gender property ultimately holds only one value. But in UI, we want to provide a choice to the users. See, first name means I am asking you to enter, because I don't know your first name. Gender means I don't have to ask you to enter, because I am pretty much sure you belong to either male or female, or prefer not to say. Okay, so I will give you 3 options. Choose one of the option. Your male, your female, or you don't want to say your gender. Select one of these 3 options. That's it, done. For this, we can use a radio button or drop down. Anything we can use, depends on business requirement. Whatever business is, you use that control. Radio button or drop down, when you use, you need to give a predefined values. You need to give a, so because in UI it should show male, female, like that it should show. For that you will be using local list. Usually what are you going to use? Here if you add 3 values, here if you add 3 values, how many radio buttons will come? 3. How many values will come in drop down? 3. If you give 10 values here, how many radio buttons will come at runtime? 10 radio buttons. How many values will come in drop down? 10 values. Understand clear everyone? Local list you understand? Table type local list you will be using in some time. Everyone clear? We will practically work on how to create properties. But what is the reason you are creating properties? What is the reason you are creating? Based on the business understanding, you should decide as of now where to create. In real world application, they will give you in the requirement where to create sometimes. Okay, but it is always good a developer should have knowledge about the business, and accordingly you will come to know appropriate place. Okay, when you know this is Pega classroom, that is DevOps classroom, that is administrative office, that is a hall, you know that it is a common area, then only you will come to know water dispensing machine should be placed in common area. You don't understand the structure of the building. I am asking you to just to take this water bubble and place in a common area. Where you will place? Unless you know the structure of this particular entire floor, you cannot place in an appropriate position, correct? Unless you do not know the business structure, you don't understand the business, you do not know where to position these rules. So it is always good practice, that not good practice, it is always mandatory that a developer should not only have technical knowledge but also business architecture, application business architecture you should know as a developer. Then only you will become a tech lead. Okay, otherwise everything they will design, you will do just like a coolie worker. Okay, you will become a coolie at the end of the day. Okay, don't be like that. You become an architect. You plan, you design, and you develop. Okay, that's the position a developer should attain. Okay, clear everyone? So in many companies, 4 years, 5 years, people also, they will simply doing everything from document, means not screenshot wise. They will implement, but where to create, where to create and all, everything will be given by their solution architect. If you are going to be in such projects, no, initial days it will be okay. You will find it very easy. But what happens, you know, you can never grow in your career. Okay, you can never grow in your career. That is going to be a blocker further in your career prospects. Okay, let's log into our application. Write down business requirement. So all of you, every day you should write requirements and homework. You have a notebook, right? Front side onwards, requirements you'll write, we will implement. Back side onwards, you'll write homework tasks. You'll write homework tasks. Just write down. What is our application? LIC, right? So you all practice this same tasks in LIC, but you can have your own practice application where you want to just do some research, and another application also you should create. I will tell you today. I will give you homework requirements. Okay. Okay, here you go now. See, I will first explain you, then we will do only up to properties part. Section part we will do it next after some time. Okay, probably today only we'll do section part. Now, actually, we did not start anything. We have now our application. Roof is constructed. Inside things you need to create now. Now the point is, how we are going to learn here is our process will be today onwards. We are going to create so many rules which are related to different functionalities of auto insurance. See, your development will proceed in such a way that today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like this. No, all that we are going to implement, everything will be in a connected manner. Simply, I told you, you have engine. After you add compartment 1, compartment 2, compartment 3. You are constructing it now slowly. You start from the basement, construct all the walls, okay, ceiling, like that. Everything you are slowly constructing. Finally, you will get a good building. Same way, today onwards, we are going to start constructing the required rules which are for our business transaction processing of auto insurance processing. So everything is connected. Everything is connected. Tomorrow session is connected to today's. Day after tomorrow is connected to tomorrow, and maybe today also. After 15 days, topic may get connected to today's topic. Everything is connected. This is going to be a project. This is going to be a project. We started constructing from the basement onwards, and we'll go forward. Overall, by end classroom, one project will be done day by day. Clear, everyone? Apart from this, the homework assignments I will give now. Second project, that is going to be second project you need to do by yourself based on the knowledge that you have gained from classroom project. Make sense? Clear, everyone? Write down. You always put the heading of what are you going to work on. At the end of the day, if you open your notes after 3 months, if you open your notes, topic requirement, like that, you will see all topics, all requirements one by one. If you turn back your notebook, you will see homework related, topic requirement, like that. Their topic is not required because requirements you will see one by one. That is going to be another project. Write down, everyone. Working with what? Can you tell me what are we going to work with? Working with properties. We are now going to learn how to create properties by ourselves. Are there any OOTB properties available in Pega? Yes. See, if you want to create, whenever you want to create something, first search OOTB. OOTB is there, you don't create, use it. But now we are not going to do that because we want to experience using Pega tool as much as possible. Going forward, we will use OOTB properties also. 619, your batch number is what? 690. August 13, sorry, August 13. Okay, 690, working with properties. Okay, first, what are we going to do? One screen we are thinking about. What screen we are thinking about? A screen to collect the details from customer. Customer related information. Customer's first name, customer last name, customer gender, date of birth, age, phone number, email ID. You want to add more, you add. That's up to you. Okay. So this data we want to collect. Okay. So to collect this data, we need all these properties. No? Okay. Write down. Same thing. Create properties. To hold basic details of a customer. What are the properties? Can you tell me? Just now I told now. These are known properties only. You want to write, you write down. If you don't write also, no problem. But there are some specific properties which you don't know as we proceed further. That time you will be writing. But because it is very simple, you can simply write down first name, last name, and so on. Your wish, you can add PAN card number, Aadhaar card number, anything. First name, last name, and so on. And let me make an announcement. See, the students who have connected online and classroom students, many students have not filled the form. Google form we have sent you to collect your details. Many people, and see today also, so many students, I'm very happy that many students have given their ID name perfect. Kishore Raju, Siva Peddi, Sumitra, Sweta. I'm not very much sure whether you have filled the form or not, but today we will get back to you all four. Okay, make sure that Sweta, you are being provided with ID, no? See, how do you know your student ID? Where did we provide? Any one of you tell me? We made it even so simple for you. We spent some time and made it so simple. Where did we give that?
Personal WhatsApp.
In your personal WhatsApp inbox, we have pinned it. You open your personal WhatsApp message from this number. All of you, just take a moment. There is no hurry because I do not want you to miss to access those documents and all. Okay, we want to make very much clear. 9652532753. From this, you might have got one message. That message they have pinned even for you. You know how to see pinned message? If you go to this inbox, you'll see above. Okay, click on that. It will show the message. First point, your student ID is there. ID doesn't mean only HART 8333. HART 8333 hyphen your name. Copy overall, and that should be the display name on GoToMeeting. Good. Second, what they have given? A link to access the documents. Yes or no? They have given one link to access the documents. Second over. Third, what they have given? A link to access the Google Drive. Fourth, what they have given? Videos link they have given. Access to Google Drive means videos only. ID, documents, ID, documents place, videos place, both are different. Documents, videos place, both are different. Two places. Anything else they have given? Only these three or anything else? Mentor numbers. You have doubts while practicing. You have some, anyhow you will be posting that in the group, your WhatsApp group. Some your co-students may help you. It may get sorted out. If not sorted out, next reach out to mentors. Mentors numbers given, that has WhatsApp. That has WhatsApp. We will add two more in future in this message, but this message will be pinned to you only for 1 month. 30 days pinning is only available there. After 30 days, it will be gone. Better you copy paste everything now, keep it with you. Okay, everything that pinned message you copy and place it in your laptop. Some repository of documentation, that is another link, and even something more we will add in future once again. Okay, after some time we will add. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, but as of now you depend on class documents, theory document, practical document, and interview question and answers document. So this is the information I want to tell you. Every day you join the classes without missing. Kishore Raju, Siva Peddi, Sumitra, Sweta. You all cross check about that, and also we will share your document about how to change the name on GoToMeeting. The document is also been shared now. Okay, we will share once again. Please make sure once you connect to the meeting, cross check whether you have your ID's hyphen name. Whatever they have given, copy paste. That's it. Let's proceed now. Creating properties of first name, last name, all this. But now the question is, it's not about how to create property. You know it. You know how to create property. The main key point is where to create. See, as of now, we have three options in our mind. One is organization class, framework work class, implementation work class. These three only will bother for some days. Organization class, framework work class, implementation work class. Three places are there. Room 1, room 2, room 3. Where to place, I don't know. Okay. Out of these three, which class is one decision we will take? Second one. Another two choices are there. Another choice is there. I'm sorry. Another choice is there with two options. One is framework application context. Second one is implementation application context. Out of these two, which one do we choose? That is also another. Okay. Now we'll think about it. First of all, we'll think in this way. Your mind should think like this. Okay. I'm not only going to teach you Pega, but also business. See, I want to collect the details from a customer. First, our business is insurance business. Oh, our framework is insurance framework. Our implementation is auto insurance. Correct? Yes or no? No. See, in a framework as of today, we have auto insurance. Tomorrow, can I come up with health insurance into my business? Can I bring? Day after tomorrow, can I bring life insurance? And afterwards, can I bring home insurance? Yes or no? I can bring all these, no? Imagine like that. Tomorrow, if I extend my business for a different type of business, do I need the same properties again or not? Customer did, so if you come to me, I'm insurance company, you come to me requesting for auto insurance, I need your details because you are owner of vehicle. You come to me requesting for home insurance, still I need your details because you are owner of home. You come to me for life insurance, obviously I need your details, basic details. So whatever the type of insurance you are going to request for, I definitely need your details. So this data, it is common or specific? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Common. So which application, framework or implementation? Framework app. Create properties in context of FW app, comma. Class, we need to take a decision. In the choice, I have told you 3 options: organization class, framework work class, implementation work class. Which one is most appropriate? We will try to decide. See, customer details. Okay, I'll tell you. Is it specific to implementation or framework? Overall common. You came to addition. Common. Common means it should go to framework. Now, these properties should be created in framework work class or organization class. Which one out of these 2 is most appropriate? We'll see. Imagine I have created my properties in framework work class. Here, if you create in the work class, it will be accessed in work class. It will be accessible in implementation work class also. It will be accessible in implementation work class as well as or no? Through which inheritance? Between framework work and implementation work, what type of inheritance is there? Direct or pattern? Framework work and implementation work. Which inheritance?
Direct.
I told you examples also.
Direct in
That is direct inheritance. It will be accessible to n number of implementation work classes if you create in framework work. But you know, it will not be accessible in LIC. It will not be accessible in FW. It will not be accessible in INSUR. Why? Those are parent classes. You are creating in work, no? If you create in work, it will not be accessible to these divisions. Can I have 3 divisions? Possible or not in real time? Possible. But you cannot access in other divisions. But other divisions also customer details common, no? Other details also. See, in auto insurance itself, I have 2 divisions: personal auto, commercial auto. For both auto insurance, you need customer details. That means you need to create at the above level than, higher level than framework work. Better you create in organization class because it is very common wherever you. So the class is which class context? What is the class context? Organization class. Can you tell me ultimately what is the rule set you will come? Framework application, organization class. Rule set is organization rule set. Organization rule set. Are you clear, every one of you? This is how you need to question yourself and then do implement. So now, how do you access organization class here? See, usually, if you right click data model property, if you do like this, no, by default, the class loaded here will be the class on which you right click there. You can change it. You can very well change it. No, you can change it. But I don't want that. I want to right click on LIC class. I want to right click on which class? How do I get LIC class? I will backspace here. Up to here. This is LIC class. Can I right click now on LIC class? But every time when you log in, no, LIC class will not be loaded. Which class will be loaded? Implementation work class only will be loaded. I want LIC class to be seen. I do not want backspace like this every time. It's a tedious job. So one time you backspace, you know, it came here, no, you have pin icon, right? Click on pin icon. It will be added in the shortcut. Added or not? It will be added in the shortcut. So now next time when I come here now to access LIC class, I can add from shortcuts. This is what. So you have a folder in D drive, somewhere in some other folders. Every time you don't have to go to entire path. Create a shortcut on desktop. What will happen? You can directly access from desktop. So this is how you will add a shortcut of your class name in the pinned classes. So I'm not going to give any screenshot for pinned class. You can pin it. Okay. Now I will write down here. Right click on organization. First property. I'm going to go with first property. What is the first property name? First name property I'm creating. So right click on organization class, thereby create menu, thereby data model category. I'm sorry, thereby property. What is the option? This is a navigation you're going to follow. Only for first property I'll give navigation. Next property on what should I give? Not required. Data model property. Are you clear? Everyone able to follow? Every one of you. Okay, property is created. Property navigation is over. You will get a screen now. That's the navigation. You'll get this particular screen. You need to fully focus while we are going with navigations. Now label first name, first space name, but ID space is gone now. Identifications, identifier will not have any space. Identifier will not have any. Even if you give, this is a display name. Display purpose, it will be good to have space between first and name. But system ID should be continuous characters. Okay. First name I have entered. See, I am trying to create this by login to implementation application. Which application I have logged into? Because I am trying to do this by login to implementation application, Pega is by default choosing implementation application. I want to change it. Choose FW app. Choose what? FW app in the app context. In the app context. Okay. So by default, what is their implementation? I am choosing this. As I have chosen it, I am just highlighting this. Next, you observe what is the class. Correct one, whatever that we are expecting is there. Rule set also expected is there, yes or no? So these two are I am highlighting. Just I want you to make an observation while you are practicing. I did not touch these things. Whatever I want is there. Now click on create and open. Create and open. If you click on create and open, is it created or not created? Not yet created. You see LIC class data model is not there. Option anywhere you see data model option? No, it will come after you create. At least one property is created under category. You'll see category. I'll show you. Now, first name property is text type only. Text means string value. Text type only. By default, what we got is text only, and we got text input only. I want it to be displayed as text input. I want text and I want users to enter. I don't want to give any choices because I don't know what user first name will be. Whatever the default options are there, we are good with default options. Save. Click on save. After you click on save, no, delete option is there. You can delete if you want to delete. So once a property is created, its type cannot be modified. Its type cannot be modified. Suppose I by mistake I have given a different type. What can I do? You know, what should I do? You know, if I want to change the type, simply delete this property, create again. There's no other go. Okay. Now I am closing this tab. How I can open this property once again if I want to see. Now you created under which class? LIC. Go to LIC class and simply refresh this. Okay, just to see the property. Expand this. Data model came now. Data model and thereby property came. Expand this, you will see. LIC class, data model category, you created a type of rule property. The rule is first name. Rule is, you click on this first name, it will open and show you. If you want to open and see, this is the navigation you can open and see. All the properties you create under LIC class will come here. Make sense? Clear everyone? Online students, are you clear? Similarly, last name is also text property, yes or no? Right click on this, create data model property. This navigation is everyone clear? Are you okay with this navigation? There is another navigation. Click on first name. Here you go. I'm sorry. Here you go. Action menu. Create. This is also another navigation. Your wish. No one will bother about what navigation you are following, but I am trying to give you different navigations. If you open one property, in the action menu, you will see create option. That is also another way to create if you want to create. There are even different approaches to create properties. One by one, instead of creating one by one, so we can create properties by using view in data designer wizard. View in data, multiple properties we can create at a time. Okay, so see, right click on organization class, thereby view in data designer. Everyone clear? Right click on organization class, view in data designer. So I will do that. I will show you another navigation which we actually follow in real time. Right click on LIC class. You can follow the navigation which I have given already. View in data designer. So here, this is a wizard approach. Here you have 4 properties already available. Ignore, don't bother about. Don't bother about properties. So to create new properties, click on add field. Click on add field. What is that? You see here. So now I'm going to go with what? Last name. What is the next property? See here now, add field button is there. If you are adding fields, where are you adding? LIC. Where are you adding? LIC class. Okay, but I think, okay, we'll see, no problem. No issues. Anyhow, we are going to change it in future. Just follow now, no problem. Follow. Just follow. Okay, now field name. What is the name of the property? Field name is property name. What's the name? Last name. Is it a text type or not? Text type only. I'm good with that. No. So you are done with this. Submit. If you submit, what will happen? You know, it will go back to the previous. Last name is added or not? Again, do what? Again, add field. So this time I'll go with, let's say, date of birth. Date of birth. Date of birth property, again add field. Date of birth. Date of birth, I want to create it as date. What is the type? Date and time I don't want. Date only. I want only date. Date only. Understand clear, everyone? Date only you choose. Submit and add another. Submit and add. So without going back always, submit and add another means that is created. One more thing you are trying to create. Next, gender, age. Age is not text type, no. Age is integer type. Age is integer type. Choose integer somewhere here in the drop down. Integer is there. Choose integer. Choose integer. Age is integer. Submit and add another. Submit and add another. What is the next one? Gender. Gender is text property only, but list of values will be there. I want a choice. In gender, I want to give a choice. I want to give a choice for gender. So for that, what you need to do, you know, you need to choose one option here. Pick list. Means I will show you list of values. You pick one of the value from the list. That's the meaning. I'll show you list of values. You pick one of the value from the list. Pick list type, you can have radio button. You can have drop down. You can have auto complete. Something is there. You will be learning later. I'll choose as of now. What is the option? Pick list. After you choose pick list, no. Here it will show display as. By default, it is giving drop down. I don't want drop down for gender as of now. I want it to be radio button. Choose what? Radio buttons. Radio. Click on radio buttons. Okay, radio buttons you have chosen. It is okay. It is text type only. Radio buttons. But what are the label choices? You need to display male, female. No. For that, you need to click on add choice. And same thing I have shown you local list. This is local list only. So in that place, different text they are using. Here they are using. This is male. First one is male. Second one I can give it as female. Submit and add. Submit and what is the next one? age, gender over phone number. Phone number. So phone number, is it a text property or integer property? Anyone of you tell? See, I will tell you one concept about programming. In a programming concept, every data type will have a range of value to be supported. Integer value range starts from, maybe it is 10-digit length only, but one something, it starts with 2. It starts with 2. 2 after 9 numbers. That's the range. But your mobile number starts with 6, 8, 7, 9, 10 numbers. It's beyond the range of integer. It's beyond the range of. If you take integer and enter 10 numbers, no, then it will show garbage value on clipboard, because you are giving a value to a property of data type integer which is beyond the range of integer as per the technology. So you need to go to something else. So you don't know what to choose. Go to PRPC search bar. Phone. Type what? Pega would have phone number property created. OTP is there, but we are creating to learn. So property. What is that? Property phone is there. SR. Open phone number property Pega. What is the type they are using? Pega systems. Text property. What the type we will use? Text one. Phone number, they are using it as text. Can any one of you tell me what is the reason they are using it as text? What situation demands a phone number to be text?
Because it's 10 number digits.
So 10 number digit is not the only reason to be a text value. Phone number sometimes you collect and store in the database with the 10 numbers only, but 3 numbers hyphen 3 numbers hyphen 4 numbers. 3 numbers hyphen 3. So the value they will enter normally, but you will hold it like a hyphen added after each 3 numbers. And in front you can have plus 91, plus 1, plus is a character. So combination of numbers plus anything else, characters, overall is considered to be text. So it is always a good practice that phone number should be text. Email ID. What's the next one? Email ID is text property only. Country code correct. But anywhere you find something related to email ID, you see. Email is there, no? We'll use email. We'll use what? Type as email, submit. All the properties which we need are created. Properties are created or not? So first name, last name, date of birth, gender, age, phone number, email ID. That's it done now. Any other property missing? First name is there. First name we did not create in Wizard. Manually created. Manually created one will not show in Wizard, but it is there. It is there, no worries. Okay. Save. You see here. I will refresh this. I will special characters also. Refresh. Data model. Property. All the properties are there. Yes or no? You have all of the properties that you created. All properties created with Wizard except first name. We are done with properties. Let's. First name is not there. Is there? No. We are okay. First name will not show in Wizard because you did not create it by using Wizard. Manually created things will be separately available. This will be separate. Okay. Next. UI. UI means which rule? Section. We need to create a section. Add the controls into layouts of section. Map each control to one property. That's the task we are going to do. Write down. Next. Working with UI hyphen section. We are done with creating properties now. Working with UI hyphen section rule. Working with UI hyphen section. Okay, clear everyone? So we are going to deal with now what? Section. Write down. Create a screen. Create a screen. Screen means UI, right? Create a screen to collect. Create a screen to collect basic details of customer. Create a screen to collect basic details of customer. Okay. For which the properties are already available. Properties are already available means just few minutes back we created. Let's create this section. Let's create this section. Okay, you are done. Just see here. I'm going to work on creating a section and that is used to collect customer details. For that we need properties now. Properties are already created. Properties are already created just now. Now we are going to next one. See, in Pega, the rules that you create are connected to each other. One rule will be connected to properties, will be connected to section. How? By controls. By controls. Let's create this section. Let's create this section under in FW app, organization class. FW app and which class? Why organization class? Because it's a common, anywhere you go, same screen I want for collecting customer details. Okay, so how do you create section? Section can be created under right click on org class, create which category section? User interface category, and then section. I will do this. Okay, I want you to give a hands-on today, that's why I'm teaching you this practical. User interface section. This is the navigation you follow. Use your mouse properly. Section. This is a screen display. Now you need to give a name to the section. This section is used to collect customer details. Customer details section. SEC stands for section. That is my own naming convention I'm giving. Okay, it's up to you whether you give it or not. Okay. Customer details SEC is the name I have given. Class lo 10 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes for all. Okay. Okay, now in which context you want to create framework application, framework class, framework tools. Everything that whatever I want is here by default available. But at the time when you are creating, just make an observation. Okay, don't go blindly. Just make an observation, create and open. If there is any issue, I will change it because we use a wizard. Okay, just wait. See, when you create a section, by default, it shows view wizard. What is this wizard? View editor. VIEW. View means screen only. Screen, or you can say view. View means user interface. No? This is view editor introduced from Pega 8 onwards. Before it was not there. I will tell you about views separately. Both are same only. I'll tell you. Now I want full editing capabilities. Full editing capabilities. Here you see. To access full design capabilities, do what? Convert to full section editor. Click on convert to full section editor link. Where is that link available? Here is the link available. Understand clear, everyone? I am clicking on this. It will ask you a confirmation. Would you like to convert or get into full editing features? Yes, submit. Now you see, this is how it is converted. It is converted like this. This is traditional approach. We will be learning traditional. We'll be learning the latest approach. All will be learning. See, when you create a section, by default, you will get only one layout. That is dynamic layout. There are different layouts. I will explain you later. But you can have more than one layout. Drag and drop layout 2. Drag and drop layout 3. Like this, n number of layouts can be there. As of now, I'm not going to deal with multiple layouts. I'm going to deal with only on one layout. Only one layout is there. So what do you have to do now? Drag and drop a text input control into the layout. I will drag and drop. Where do you go? Text input. Where are the controls available? Structural. These are all layouts. These are all layouts. Structure alignment, no? Layouts. Data capture. Any control which will accept the input from keyboard. Data capturing will be available here. Text input, data, text area, like that. Pickers. Choice, it will give you to choose. Radio button, drop down, multi-select. Actions, buttons, hyperlinks, actions. Click action like that. Data display. Display means chart format, image, Okay, like this you will see in data disk. You don't have to by heart or remember all this. You want some control, go to these 4 things, find out where it is available. That's it. After a few days, automatically your brain captures which one is available where. So text input, you have to use your mouse. Okay, so mouse connected to your laptop. Okay, now drag it, pick this text input, drag outside is not possible. Drag where? Inside the layout. Once you take it inside the layout, it will be highlighted in saffron color. Release it. You should be releasing it. Once it is highlighted, you should release it. Release now. Now the control is available. Is it empty or mapped to property? It's empty only. If you want to map this control to any property, you need to go to its definition, details of this control. How you will go? At the end, you have gear icon, small gear icon. Click on that. It will open a pop-up window to show the details. This control is not mapped to any property as of. You can click on this gear icon, or you can double click on the cell. This is called one cell. Suppose if I add 5 controls, 5 cells will be created. Understand? Double click using your mouse, double click on this cell, that will also open. Understand? Clear everyone? Every one of you, are you clear? Double click on above cell, text input. So double click on this. So when you double click on this, no, it will open one pop-up. This is properties panel. This is what panel? Properties panel. It opens pop-up. It opens one pop-up. Open. Now you can choose property. I don't remember the name of the property first name which I have created. I don't remember. What should I do? I don't have to remember. You need to place your cursor here. You need to place the cursor here and then click the down arrow. Click the down arrow on your keyboard. Down arrow, when you click, it will show all the properties. Choose the one which you want. Which one I want? First name. I want first name. See, I'm thinking like there should be one issue. Just give me 1 minute. Second property I will add and save, and then I will start explaining other things. Just give me 1 minute. If that is not functioning properly, I need to rethink. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, good. So now first name property you added, right? See, so many steps you have done. I will tell you. First thing, you have drag and dropped the control, step 1. Double click on control, step 2. Choose the property, step 3. 3 steps you have done to get this control added plus mapped to property. Yes or no? Instead of this, we can simplify this process. That is, you have properties here now. You can take one property. Beside every property name, you have some 6 dots are there. In front of every property, we have 6 dots. Place your cursor on 6 dots. Then your cursor will become like a 4-directional arrow mark. Okay. Then pick with your mouse. Use your mouse, pick that at that place, drag and drop inside. This is nothing but control will get added, property will come mapped. How? Now you have a question. How it knows that text input control to be given? This property itself has text input control. This control will reflect there. Understand clear everyone? So we can also do the same thing whatever you have done by drag and drop properties. We can also do the above one in a different approach. In a different approach of drag and drop properties into the layout. Properties into the layout of section. Into the layout of what? Section. For that, you can pick your property here using mouse, drag and drop. Understand clear everyone? So I cannot give you the picking and all. Okay. Everyone able to do it? Once it is highlighted in saffron color, release it. Last name will come. Like this, drag and drop rest of properties. Rest all properties. Rest all properties one by one. There is no way you can drag and drop all at a time. First name, last name, gender, age, date of birth. After that, email ID, phone number. Okay, phone number, email ID. Everything clear? Where is email ID? It's there or not there?
It's not there.
It's not there.
Right.
First name, last name, gender, age, date of birth. I think we have enough properties. Anything we are missing? Good. See, now double click on layout. Choose alignment options and container options. I will tell you what is container options, you know. Now you see here, this is layout. Where you double click, this one, layout properties. I'm going to not cell properties, layout properties. Double click on layout. Double click on layout. Okay. View properties icon is there. In the layout also you have view properties icon. See here, cancel this. This is layout now. View properties icon is there. Click on that. Or you double click on layout. Anything is okay. So when you double click on layout, you will get a pop-up window like this. Now it is going to ask you layout format. By default, stacked means whatever you are seeing now. I want it to be inline grid double. Inline grid double. See, the background of this controls is white color. What's the background? White color. I don't want white color. I want different. Container format. What is that? Container format. You can choose it to be other. You can choose it to be other. Different options you will get. Just for your information, all this. So here there is a drop down. You need to choose what is that other container format. Click the down arrow. Errors means you will get red color background. You'll get red color background. Suppose if you choose something else, case icon means you will get something light blue color. Suppose if you choose information, what are you getting? It is somewhat changing, little bit changing. You choose mobile header, what are you getting? Blue color. So it's a container. On a container you have controls actually side level. So I'm going to choose something different than all these notifications. What is that? Notification submit. Notification means I got this color only, that it's not good. Otherwise we can try other one. Okay, give me 1 minute. Instead of notification, utility. Utility means what color we are getting. We'll see. Yellow color I am getting. What am I getting? It's a light yellow. It's a very light yellow color. Okay, this is okay, no problem. Okay, otherwise you can go with utilities also. We'll go with utility, not utility, notification otherwise. Notification means light green. Notifications, light green. And then header, display header text. Display header text. What is header text? You will see. As of now, this layout doesn't have any header. It will get. Now, please enter your basic details below. Please enter your basic details below. So, see, this is header text. What is this one? This will give some information to the customers. Okay, this is how I have created my UI. Okay, a layout can be placed inside another layout also, just for your all these coloring options and all, not mandatory. Okay, just try to experience those things. That's it. See, if I add a layout, one more layout I'm adding, dynamic layout. Layout can be placed inside a layout. That is possible. Now this layout I am dragging inside another layout. Inside layout has green color, no? Outside layout I am going to choose red color. Outside layout I am going to choose what? Red color. Errors. This is how it appears. Your screen appearance will be little bit good. If you do it or not, it's up to you. If you want to do, you do it by following the video. I am not going to give the screenshot for this red color and all. Okay, you want to do it, you do it. Otherwise, you leave it. We can preview. We can preview. Preview how? Actions. What is the meaning of preview? Preview means, is it a real one or just a dummy one? Preview means just you want to see how it is going to look like at runtime. In the real business runtime sample, how it looks like. A screen will be displayed with a red color border and inside that green color is there. It looks something much better appearance wise. Instead of on a plain wall, you have just added borders, no? then it looks much better. Understand? But this is not so important to focus on. These colors and all not important. Main point is understanding property, understanding the purpose of section. That is main point. Everyone clear? Every one of you are all clear? You practice up to preview only. Runtime we will make it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be learning 2 other rules. We'll connect these rules with those rules. Everything once completed tomorrow, it will become one transaction. It will become one transaction. Okay, but before we wind up, I'll tell you another points. I'm going to share you one document. Okay, the document is theory documents, hard copy. This document, properties, section, flow, action, flow. There is a document by eighth document. I'll open this document. This document explains about properties section rules. Okay, diagrams yesterday I have shown you. Property is a rule, so and so information is given. Whatever I explained, it will be there. This document covers 4 rules: property, section, flow, action, flow. I told you about only property section. No, read up to there. Remaining you don't read. Flow, action tomorrow. Now, when you are going through this document now, red color I have written some statements. No, for now you ignore reading those things. I will tell you when to come back and read those things. You cannot understand it. You'll read it later. Read it later. Everyone clear? Online students, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll be sharing these documents to you. Just hold on a minute, please. In the Google Classroom, I am going to place the theory documents. Video will be available where? In Drive. See, you log into your Gmail, which you have used for registration process. Go to Google Drive. You know how to go to your Google Drive, right? There is one folder called Shared with Me. What is the folder name? If you go into Shared with Me, anything someone shares, it will come into Shared with Me. There you will find folders. Week 1, 2, week 3, week 4, like that. You will find folders. You can watch the videos anytime if you want to watch. What is it? 619 batch. 619 batch. Pega class. August 13. This is a document place. Video after some time they will post in Google Drive. Video will not be available at documents place for your information. Okay. Sweta, you got ID or not? Sweta disconnected. Kishore, Sumitra, you got ID, both of you? I think
Yes,
Sumitra has
sir, I
some
got
issue.
ID.
Yeah, just you need to mention the display name as
Yes,
ID,
sir.
no? Why did you not mention?
I have mentioned it.
You mentioned, huh? What is your name? Sumitra.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sumitra, I cannot see that. Your name still showing as Sumitra only. ID name is not there. Please make sure you change it. Follow the document.
Today I'll change.
Yeah, please do it. Okay, tomorrow you do it.
Yes.
August 13, practical document. Address to personal details. Where you can add address, but actually we are going to create address as a separate screen. Billing address, shipping address, copying billing address to shipping address automatically. That are those and all different business requirements. That's why we are going to get a new screen called address desk. Interview questions I'll draft tomorrow. Today, did I give you this interview question document yesterday? Did I draft anything there?
No, sir.
I did not draft anything. Okay, just
No.
give me 1 minute. 619 practical is over. Theory document. I'll attach theory document. Can you tell me some interview questions out of what we have discussed? Straightforward interview questions, I'll tell you. But they won't ask these questions in interviews. Okay, just give me 1 minute. 619, no question and answers. I did not share this yesterday. Did you see that or not? Did I share or not share?
Use it for today, sir.
There? You're not. Nothing is there inside. It's there. Oh, Friday. Okay, yesterday I did not draft. Friday I shared. Okay, for up to Friday, did you go through that? Did you find out all these things? Yes or no? You should start your interview preparation day one onwards. That's why I'm taking time and drafting all those things. Okay. From day one itself, theory preparation, practical preparation, proper understanding, and going through interview question on topic, finish it. Just explore the answers for this, everything you have. Okay. Next, you have to add on property and section. Tomorrow, flow, action, flow. We will add all at a time. Tomorrow only I will add property, section, flow, action, flow related interview question, basic level, whatever we discuss by tomorrow. That thing I will add tomorrow. Okay. At the end of the class, I will add. So for today, we can wind up. Every one of you, your interview date will be, I'll tell you, for all of you, your interview date will be 20th August. 20th August, every one of you should give your interview. What questions they will ask you. By 20th August, whatever the questions that are going to be given to you, same questions they will ask you. Don't by heart, understand the concept and then try to present yourself. Go through all these things, practice with your friends, ask them to ask the questions, you try to explain it. The way of explanation also should come to you from day one itself. The technical words, your tongue should twist for all those things. Make sense, clear everyone? So your preparation should start from now onwards. Everyone clear online?
Yeah.
Yes,
It will
sir.
be one-on-one or it will be
It will be one-to-one.
one-to-one. Okay.
Okay, we will give you a schedule time and all. I mean like it's not on the same day for everyone. 20 means 20, 21, 22 will finish within 3 days. We will schedule for you guys. Who is going to come under 20, 21, 22? We will schedule it. Okay, and then we'll give you. We can wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Do not miss tomorrow's session at any cost. Okay. Everyone, the interview process is for everyone. Online people, you will be attending on phone. Offline students, they will be attending directly face to face.
Can I ask doubt?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I find out all answers, but I'm not getting what is dual inheritance. It will be that pattern or direct, or what need to answer
I'll
for
write down.
that?
Okay.
Okay.
Did you go through theory documents?
Yeah, for everything I went, I can find only the direct and pattern.
Okay.
That's it.
A class having direct plus pattern parent is called as dual. Means what? Two different, right? Two types. A class, you see organization class, no? Organization class also has only direct, no pattern. After organization, all other classes have pattern plus direct. Dual inheritance means two different inheritances are there for the class. Understand?
Understood.
Okay, good. Thank you for research. Thank you.
I have a
Good.
small.
Just hold on. దేని మీద ప్రెషర్ గానా హెచ్సిఎల్ ఏ కంపెనీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ సైడేనా బీటెక్ మీద మీ నేమ్ చెప్పండి ఒకసారి నా నెంబర్కి మిస్డ్ కాల్ ఇవ్వండి వాట్సాప్లో మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి నా నెంబర్ ఉందా పర్సనల్ నెంబర్ మీ పేరు ఇలా రేపు చెన్నై ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్తున్నాను సో అండ్ సో కంపెనీకి సో అండ్ సో దాని మీదనే మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి ఒకసారి ఈ లోపు వెళ్తే మాట్లాడతాను చెప్పండి వాట్ ఇస్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్ వాట్స్ ద క్వశ్చన్
Just open once preview screen.
Preview now. Preview. Just preview, not run. Okay, preview only.
Here we have header now. Please enter your basic details. How we get that header?
Okay, I'll show you. See here, this is the header now. So double click on layout. In the layout, here you see header option. I have entered here. Okay. In the screenshot I have given. Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining everyone.
Okay, sir. Thank you.